It's another edition of Sandusky Speedway Facebook Live. It's the weekly recap of all of last week's action and all the news that you, the fans, need to know. And now for your hosts, here are Doug Doc and the Colonel, Chris Mize. Take it away, guys.
Also known as the Rabbit.
The Rabbit. Yeah, no shit. First off, like we always do, I want to thank all our veterans. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do shows like this. Racing. A lot of our freedoms would be taken from us. I want to thank you guys for fighting for them. All our military serving overseas in the homelands. We really appreciate you guys. All our first responders, police, fire, EMS, doctors and nurses, and tow truck drivers. Include them in. They got the dirty deeds, boy. We don't include them in. And Wayne Sweeney reminds me, believe me, but they are considered in the state of Ohio as first responders. And, they see a lot of nasty stuff, Doug. So we got to give thanks to them. And they do a lot of nasty cleanup.
They're there when most people are gone.
Yeah.
You're gone to the hospital or someplace when they're taking care of your stuff.
And they deal with a lot of gruesome stuff, too. And so it's you think of police and fire and EMS going to a scene and a bad scene.
Right.
They're right there too. So we appreciate you guys too, even though I forget to mention you once in a while and I get reminded by a phone call. Right. Hey. So we want to thank all you guys. Got a pretty good look. They're all hashtagging Sandusky Speedway. Surprise, we're doing that at the end tonight.
Yeah.
We can start hashtagging, but we're going to do that at the end, right, Doug?
Yeah.
We can. All right, you guys go ahead and start hashtags in the Speedway.
Hashtag all you want.
Yeah, but we're not doing the drawing until later on in the show tonight.
Got a lot to get to. I thought this was going to be kind of a laid back, but we got a lot coming up this weekend.
We got a lot. Friday night, dollar night, dollar beer, dollar hot dog, dollar Busch Light Budweiser. It's what's a dollar? Dollar hot dog, dollar to get in, dollar Pepsi products in the cans. We'll have canned Pepsi there that are $1. What'd we come up with? 425?
450.
450. I was wrong. I thought it was 350. The first 450 people come to Sandusky Speedway Friday night for the races.
We had that scratched all over the place, so we finally got it all.
We went back. I had to go back through and watch it live and go through the comments. But first 450 come through the gates as of right now. On the people that we'll name off Friday night. How's that, Doug? Because I anticipate some of that will start going on again tonight. But we want to thank the people that donated. I tell you, it's kind of overwhelming. You have a dollar night, your first dollar night, and 450 people right off the get-go, and we're 2 weeks away from the show. Money gets donated. I mean, that's a pretty cool deal, What's that?
Hashtag our idea first.
Yeah, we won't touch base with that. It is what it is. I mean, someday I'll have a mental meltdown and you guys all just pray to God it's on Facebook Live. But it ain't gonna. It is what it is. Imitation is best flattery. Love it. So, Anyways, moving forward, Doug. So it's, dollar night, like I say, and it's actually right now for the first 450 people come through that gate, it's get free. In free and dollar hot dog, beer, and pop night. So, we got the beginner stocks, precision paving pier stocks, and renegades on tap. And should be a good night of racing. We're going to have an autograph session and stuff during the intermission. Kids can go down there and see their favorite driver, and then then we come back Saturday night and
we've got the Circus of Destruction.
Circus of Destruction. There's this guy that called me in January, and he's in the green room right now. Become pretty. I see you shaking your head in the green room. Become pretty good. Over the years we've become in the racing industry. We've become good friends, and that means a lot in the racing industry. And there's not too many people you can actually rely on that ain't gonna turn on you at some time or another. And Drew Jack has become a good partner with Sandusky Speedway. But he calls me up in January. Was it, Doug? Hey, I got this idea. Yeah, what's that, Drew? Let's have a enduro and da da da. Yeah, that sounds good.
In January, it does sound good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Well, here we are. So you might as well bring him in.
All right, let's talk to Drew. There's Drew. Drew Jack. National Compact Touring Series, and much more.
And and the Great Lakes Enduro Series.
Yeah, we should have fun this weekend. One way or another, we're going to spend some money, I guess. So.
Yeah. He called me up. It was in January. He calls me up and he says, let's run an enduro. That's how it started. Yeah, okay. And we found this date, June 12th. And then it went into, well, I got another idea. It was monster trucks and stuff like that. Well, it's a great idea and everything was great. And we've had some issues that we've had to work out. We had the little red jet truck that was on board with us. We're going to do a car burn. And Fred Sibley calls me, a week and a half ago, Drew? Well, we got a problem.
Yeah.
It isn't only the computer chips that aren't coming over. My parts aren't going to be coming over. So we had to scrap that idea. And then I had to deal with the cars to bring for the monster trucks. And fortunately, that fell through, and I want to thank Wilson's Towing in Sandusky, Wilson's Towing Recovery, starting a salvage yard. Will be called Wilson's Towing and Salvage. They come on last minute, Mike Protzman Sr. You want to talk about throwing a lifeline. Hell, I talked to Wayne Sweeney, and we had a deal kind of worked out, and it really didn't make sense for his company at the time because of the miles and everything to bring cars up. I was talking to Mike Protzman Jr. and then Senior called me, and I do want to thank Interstate Towing though, because they were there if we needed it, they were going to come in. So I really do appreciate Interstate Towing and their help if we needed. But Wilson's Towing come on board, and thank you. Because I can tell you this, and Drew kind of will vouch. I know Doug will. I was having chest pains over this all weekend.
I think we all were.
Drew, what do you just to touch base with this enduro race, because there's been a lot of confusion in the Ohio area about the rules and everything. I know you wanted to say something, you're going to put something out.
Just bring a damn car. That's the only way to put it. Just bring a damn car. If you race at Painesville, you race Shady Bull, you're going to fit the rules package. The only way for this to work is that we allow all 3 rule sets, because we're pulling from 3 different areas of Shady Bull, the Lorraine County, and then the Michigan area. So it's a fun race, guys. It's going to be a good payout if we at least get probably 40 or 50 cars. The payout is based on 50 cars, which I think is $3,000 to win, paying the top 10. I don't see any reason why, if you guys take the opportunity to take advantage of the rule sets that we're running. Again, I apologize. I went down kind of sick with a cold today, so I've been down all day today. Somebody left his air conditioner on all day at like 66 degrees, so now he's...
Holy cow.
That's what I like.
So the Enduro is a big part of the making this event success. So I know the Broski's got a car, John Quinn. We expect to see them there, hopefully Clayton Oliver. Brock Sweeter's coming from Michigan. You have another guest that's supposedly coming on later today. If I get feeling better, we're going to go finish up her car and get it down there. She's not only driving a monster truck, she possibly could be driving an Enduro car. There's a group out of Indiana bringing 4 or 5 cars. We have a group that's based out of the Flat Rock, Detroit area that could bring a couple of cars. So if we all work together, we can put on a quality show. Me and Chris were talking. If we can get 30 to 50 cars, it'll be a decent deal. So I would want to go towards the 40 or 50. If we get 40 to 50 cars, then we have some other fun events planned that we could do after the Enduro, like a flagpole race and stuff like that. That will kick some extra money over too, but we need the support from it. We got a pretty cool show on tap. I know Chris has been scrounging Craigslist and found a demo derby for lawnmowers.
That'd be fun, motorcycles.
Harry Jaycox, I don't know if he's watching. He contacted me, and what about a lawnmower demo derby? And why not? I was talking about having a lawnmower demo derby, lawnmower racing on the go-kart track, but Harry contacted me, and we started talking, and it's pretty cool. We got a YouTube clip that I think we'll be putting up.
Yeah, that's for Drew. Drew, how many will start if there's more than 50?
We're starting them all, buddy. We're starting them all.
Starting them all.
If we get 100 to 50, we will start them all.
Till they're completely there's no room.
Yeah,
there's no room.
Yeah,
that'd be a good problem to have. I don't foresee that happening, but if that happens, me and Chris will be probably celebrating with a bottle of.
We'll be in the tower.
You won't care what's going on the track.
Yeah, we'll be half drunk in the tower. But getting a lawnmower demo derby real quick.
Yeah,
you YouTube this. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, we're gonna post that here after the show.
And I want to thank Harry Jaycox and a couple of guys that I've been talking to. We're looking at it could be anywhere from 8 tractors all the way up to 15. And so that's a pretty cool event. And I told them, that's something we'll look at in the future. But these monster trucks, before we get into them, Drew, I just want to clarify something. This show has nothing to do with the show that ran in Erie County last weekend, price-wise, concession-wise, or anything. And the reason why I got to bring this up is because, I don't have any party affiliation with that, but I know the tickets were very high cost. A snow cone was $12, stuff like that. Bag ice was $15. So, our costs, because we're having a special event, our costs going to stay the same. A snow cone's $3. It don't matter if it's Friday night or this Saturday, it's $3. Our beer's normal price, I think, is $3. I don't know. Brittany's watching. I couldn't tell you. Our pop's $2.50, stuff like that. We don't raise the price because we got a special event coming in, and I'm not saying what they did was right, wrong, or indifferent. It's none of my business.
$15 for parking.
Yeah, it's
free parking at Sandusky.
Yeah, free parking. I'm not saying what they did is right, wrong, or indifferent. It's not my business. But what I am telling the people out there, please don't think that because we're bringing monster trucks in, that the price are going to be the same as what happened last weekend. It's far from the case. It's $20 to get in. We got the Enduro race. We got the Renegades feature. Renegade Stock Series is going to come back Saturday night, non-points race, and run a Renegade feature. I don't know how many we'll have of them. We just kind of threw it together. Some of the guys wanted to run, so it is $3 except for the seltzers. There you go. It's $4, but on Saturday night. But then we come back. We got the lawnmower demo derby. We got enough cars. We're going to have flagpole race. We're still working on getting a car for the rollover that we want to do. Then we have the monster trucks come out, and these are no. We just didn't drive out in the country and find 2 people with monster trucks. Say, hey, you want to do a show? These are actually Monster Jam trucks. Drew, you know a lot more about them than I do. I keep forgetting their names.
Well, here's the deal I can tell you about this. Hopefully your guest will be joining you soon that can tell you a little bit more about her monster truck team that'll be here. I do know Raising Cane is one of the Monster Jam trucks. Talking to JR, he was all about doing backflips, all the stuff that they do at the Monster Jam shows. So we are going to have 2 monster trucks. The Ice Cream Man, the body is not done yet. They are going to send up another one, but Jamie will be able to give you the name on that one. But they are going to be TV trucks that are there. No offense to what was going on at the fairgrounds. I have no idea who was there, but a lot of times that you have regional monster trucks, these guys come all the way from Florida just for a one-day show. They originally going to come with me to another racetrack on Sunday. Just didn't work out, so we're going to bring them in here to Sandusky, and they're going to tear down the house. They are going to do what they call like a preliminary, just come out, have some fun. Jamie's going to come out there for her first ever time. I don't know what truck she's going to be driving. I'm going to assume the Raising Cane truck. It'll be her first time ever in a monster truck, and then they'll come back out later in the night and they'll just tear it down and have some fun. It's going to be freestyle, whatever Chris's imagination he can build for him out there.
Here we go. Sprinkles. I got dirt.
We'll make it work with whatever we got out there. So everybody loves monster trucks. You go to these Night of Destructions, they'll go over and they'll run over a couple sets of cars and they'll call it good, or the truck will break. These are some quality trucks. I'm not saying that things happen, but they promised me if one of the trucks breaks down, they'll go back out, switch the driver, and bring another driver back out. So there will be at least a good showing going. They were going to bring 4 trucks up with them, but because we're only doing one show now, they're going to only send 2 because they were going to use 2 other trucks at the other racetrack. But I'm really excited about it. The monster trucks, we need your help to spread this. Things have not been the greatest in the racing business up here in Michigan. The crowds are down. A show like this, I would hope everybody's excited. So once you see the flyers come up on the Sandusky page, I'll authorize Chris and Doug to give away 2 free tickets the next time they post the flyer. My marketing guy, wait till you see this, has created a video. It should be done. He had to change the verbiage on the monster trucks because we found out last night the Ice Cream Man is not coming, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to have 2 nice TV trucks. The Enduro, like I said, I need your help, guys. It's a $100 entry fee. That does include the driver pit pass. Crew members are whatever they normally charge on a normal night. I think it's $30 to get in the pits. Yep. So the $100 includes your entry into the Enduro plus the driver pit pass. That's a total payback on the registration fee. I know some tracks maybe pocket some of the registration fee. If we get 70 cars, that's going to be the purse $7,000. If we get 50 cars, it's going to be the purse $5,000. If we get 30 cars, it's a total purse of $3,000. That's how it works. We like to spread it. We always like that big number in the payout, but there's also a lot of guys that are coming a long distance that want to come too. So heck, if they get half their registration back, or make $100 or $2 to put some gas in the tank, they will certainly appreciate it. So one thing that I like to do is like to spread it out, but we're relying on all these guys in Ohio. My normal Enduro group is from Wisconsin, Michigan, and Illinois. So when we put this together, we wanted to be fair on your regional rules. So Shady Bull guys, get out here. Again, Lorraine and Midvale, Josh Peebles. They do a good job up there. What's the dirt track that's called? Midway, Doug? Midway does some Enduros as well, too, I think.
Midway.
Yeah. No, Midvale.
Midvale, but there's a dirt track that's over there, too, that does.
Oh, yeah, Midway. Midway does.
We'll clarify that these are 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder front-wheel drive cars. Sorry, you V8 guys. Don't get too excited. Yeah. But, yes, everybody is allowed to race. Just follow your regional rules because we will be policing you off the track that you say that's going to be there. So we want everybody, it is a Night of Destruction, but we want everybody to be able to load their cars back on it and compete on another Enduro that's coming up. But we just want to put on a show. It'd be nice to pack the sands at Sandusky. We seem to have a track record of the only time I'm ever there is when there's a pandemic or a thunderstorm or when we're not allowed to have anybody in the stand. So we have no
snow too.
Yep, snow. It did snow. There was about 2 inches of snow after that. So I haven't had any luck. But I looked at the forecast. It's looking like it's going to be 70 degrees. I know there's a lot of options and that are out there in the area for this, but we want to at least have a decent crowd there so that we can expand the show in the future. So if you guys come out and support this, there's no reason why we can't do a affordable family entertainment event. Unlike the other venue that was there last weekend that charge $25 for a snow cone. I want a snow cone bike.
Hey, we got a special guest coming in. Hi, Jamie. You can wave at me. I see you. So yeah, she's in the green room.
So Drew, first of all, the video for the lawnmower derby is posted in chat, so you guys can take a look at that. We'll post it later on our website. Question is, anyone allowed to run this race?
Yeah,
they absolutely are, as long as I fit their rule set. If they're from Shady Bowl, they're allowed to race. If they're from the dirt track that we mentioned, Midville, Lorraine, or Paintsville, you're all welcome to race. The one thing that I'll clarify is this is not a rolling demolition derby. We do want it to be a little bit exciting for the fans to be out there, but we don't want somebody out there deliberately crashing into anybody or trying to take somebody out. Mr. Myers has my full authority and permission to be a very nice guy to end that quickly.
Oh, wow. All right. And then on Saturday, all beer is $3 except for the seltzers. They're going to be $4. Question about camping.
Yes, you camp Friday night.
It's
not a big deal. Let's bring our guest in. She's patiently waiting.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to go through these, Chris. 4 tickets now for the giveaway.
For Saturday.
Yep.
I'm going to have all young guys want to know, when's their autograph session?
All right.
Real quick.
Already had guys, we put a picture of you up, Jamie. I already had young guys messing me this morning. Once she can drive my car or something.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, how are you guys?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Drew. This is your moment.
Oh no, this is Jamie Sullivan. She goes to the University of Northwest Ohio. I got a phone call from her monster truck boss yesterday asking me if I was okay with something. So Jamie, share the news.
So I'm going to be competing in my first ever monster truck show. I'm only going to be doing part of the show for the freestyle, but I'm going to be making my debut in it. So that's pretty nice. I've only tested 2 times before, so it's going to be interesting. It's nerve-wracking. I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
I got a question. I went and looked your Facebook page, looked you up, sent you a friend. You were just racing down in Florida here a few weeks back, weren't you?
I actually just raced this past Saturday in Florida in a super late model. So that was my first debut in that as well. So, I mean, I've raced all over Florida. I've raced from a go-kart all the way to a super late model now. And I've raced pro trucks, stock cars, dirt, and asphalt. So I've raced quite a bit.
You were at New Smyrna, correct? In the late model? Where'd you end up finishing?
I ended up finishing 3rd, but there was only like 5 cars. But we qualified 2nd. But it was just my first time out there, so it was a learning experience for sure. A lot different than what I'm used to driving.
You loaded the car up and put it in a box, took it home.
Exactly.
Not mangled at New Smyrna. You did good, trust me.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
One of my favorite tracks. Your racing history. What I gotta ask, what the hell would make you want to climb into one of them monster trucks?
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I just go out and do anything I can. I put my hands on everything. I really just, I don't know. I don't care what happens in life. I just want to do as much as I can and take as many opportunities as I can.
The question I got is, you're coming up there. You got to ride in a super late model at New Smyrna. I don't care if there's 5 cars or 20 cars. You did something right to get that ride. Wouldn't you agree, Drew?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what are your long-time ambitions? Monster trucks, if you like it, or are you going to go up the ladder? I hate to bring Haley Deegan, and a few of these, that are going up through into the ARCA and moving on up. Is that one of your ambitions, or are you looking at a career maybe going over in the Monster Jam?
Well, when I was little, that was my main goal, was to get to NASCAR one day. I've been racing for 11 years, short track. So, I've had my hands on everything pretty much, and driving quite a bit of different cars. But after getting involved with the monster truck team, I feel like that's definitely what I'm going to do probably after college. I'm going to start driving for them and hopefully do Monster Jam shows next year. and start doing that full time for a while, and then see what happens after that.
What are you taking up in college?
I'm taking automotive and high performance motorsports, so I'm learning pretty much how to work on the race cars and engines and stuff like that.
God bless you. There's a lot of young guys going out there right now. Me. You're going to jump in an enduro car? Is that what I hear? Maybe.
Possibly. I know Drew talked about it. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to be or not.
Her enduro car is done and sitting at Nick Gentleman's house. We just got to go get it. So if I get motivated enough, it'll be there.
Well, we got a Renegade feature that, I mean, if you feel it's a 9-point show, if you feel like you want to race, our Renegades are the only thing different between ours and his is the front suspension, but they're pretty fast and racy. So I'm sure somebody would be willing if you're interested. I know you got a lot of work to do on that monster truck.
Right.
And I give you credit, going to school, following your dreams at your age. There's got to be somebody you better thank.
Oh, yeah. I got to thank my parents for sure for sending me to college, because honestly, I didn't even think I was going to go to Ohio for college. It's 16 hours from home. I really did not want to go that far. I was thinking more so North Carolina or something. But after telling the Monster Truck team that I wanted to go to UNOH, it definitely helped a lot, because coming here, there's a lot more hands-on experience than where I wanted to go, and a different course to study. So it's definitely the best choice to come out here. Only got a year left, so not too much longer anyways.
So where's your original hometown? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up all over Florida. We moved a lot, but right now they're currently in Christmas, Florida, so like East Orlando.
So when did you come to Ohio? How many years ago now?
I came to Ohio June of 2019. I graduated March of 2022, so it's been like 2 years almost.
How'd you like that first winter?
It was terrible, honestly. I actually ended up in a ditch with one of my trucks, so that was not fun. I was headed back to my house in Ohio from the airport, coming back from Florida, and I ended up in the ditch on the highway. So
I can imagine that phone call, Doug, when it got down to 5 degrees. Right. I don't like it here no more, Mom. Right? We really appreciate the fact that, this is something that just come at us, and we really appreciate the fact that your first run is going to be at Sandusky Speedway. We got a long history with different people that have been here through the years, all the way up through Dale Earnhardt's raced here, about, Jeff Gordon. It's right up, and we really thank you for actually, picking this here where it's going to be your first. Don't be nervous. Nothing bad could happen. If you flip, you flip. That's part of the show. Everybody thinks it's part of the show, right?
It almost happened last week at testing.
Just jump out and, hey, isn't that great? But
thank you guys for having me, for sure.
What truck will you be driving, Jamie?
Raising Cane. So I'll only be doing, I think, one of the freestyles, but I'm going to be in the Raising Cane. He said in case I flipped it. So.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Who's the other truck coming?
The other truck's going to be Torque.
Torque?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I had a hard time remember Raising Cane. I don't know why. I remember the ice cream, man, because look at me. I like ice cream, dude. But Jamie,
you're like
it's actually an honor, having you up and this your first run. We appreciate, I appreciate you running anything that's got wheels and a steering wheel. You know who that reminds me of, don't you, Drew? That reminds me of Tony Stewart. I mean, Tony Stewart used to carried his bag with him. He'd go by a go-kart track. He'd go run a go-kart, sprint, midget, But I like the fact that you're following your dreams and this is what you want to do. And look forward to meeting you guys on Saturday. And is there anybody else you want to thank besides your parents? I was getting that. You knew where I was going with that, right? You better thank your parents.
I got to thank Raising Cane Monster Trucks for sure, JR McNeil, and all the team, because without them, I wouldn't have this opportunity. And just everything they've given me so far and this huge opportunity. While I'm still in college doing this, it's just insane. Like I'm very thankful for them, for sure.
Well, anything you want to ask, Doug?
Well, I think you've probably covered most of it, but so everything goes right on Saturday. What can fans expect? what are you going to do in the monster truck?
I'm not sure exactly yet. I mean, freestyle, it just happens when you're on there. So, I mean, I'm definitely gonna put on the show for everybody and hopefully get you guys, like, I'm gonna make it worth your money for you guys to come out. So I'm gonna do the best I can.
Awesome.
Hey, Chris, I got a bet for you. We should
What?
have the hot dog race round 2. I'd hate to see you go on the wall again, but see, we should have it for slips this time. So we'll if you lose the hot dog race, then we crush your truck.
No.
That is great.
I just put $140 in my truck tonight.
$140.
But Jamie, we really appreciate. Now, we're gonna set these trucks up. You got vendors that can buy T-shirts and everything from you guys.
I believe they're going to bring that. I'm hoping so. I can talk to them about it though, and hopefully they do bring shirts and stuff to sell.
We always have an autograph session with anybody that comes in. So, you people out there, up and comer, you can say you seen her first and got her autograph first. When
Right.
5 years from now, when she's the big name in monster trucks and does a monster jam and then goes over and drives the ARCA race or NASCAR race, that same weekend. So
She could be
Jamie,
the next Medusa, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Do you even know who Medusa is?
Yeah, I do actually. Isn't that truck with all the Medusa hair coming out of it? And they do. See, I watch it once in a while. I used to watch it all the time when Gravedigger and Bigfoot and all that was.
Now you're
I'm
dating
telling my
yourself.
age. I'm telling my age here, Jamie. So, but we appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you. We want to thank you for making the trip up and making your premiere at Sandusky Speedway.
Yep.
Thank you guys for having me, and thank you for having me on this show as well.
Oh,
I
not a
appreciate
problem.
it.
See you Thursday night. She'll be
Yep.
on Hammer Down Racing Report Thursday night. So
All right.
thanks, Jamie.
Thank you
All right.
guys.
Thanks.
There you go. Got a bunch of young guys out there. Oh, I want her autograph. Yeah. She can drive my car. My wife's looking at me. I'm just saying the young guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Now she's being pretty vocal.
Now I got to go get the Enduro car, or else I'll feel bad.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
Definitely.
It's like me.
Well,
sprinkles. I got dirt.
The real story is the guy that built my Enduro car. I'm a little worried it's going to go through tech because it might be a little fancy. Let's just say the guy that built my Enduro car had to go through tech 3 times at Hartford a week ago. So
wow.
Oh boy.
We do things. We do that. We do it even though I own the series. I guess we do. I should. Never mind. I'm going to stop there. So.
Yeah, it's what that is, Doug. If that car wins, we're all going to be on Facebook. Trust me, Sunday.
That's
morning.
right.
They rigged it.
If my car wins, we will move the money down. So
listen, remember that, people. Drew, great relationship with you and your series and Sandusky Speedway. We've been against some odds, and finally we have no restrictions. It's supposed to be nice. This could be a pretty good deal.
Something's going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. Something's going to happen that's going to put us against the odds, but we're going to come through as always. I don't know if it's going to be an earthquake or.
Don't say that. That's the only thing we ain't been through.
Right.
Been through snow.
But
we ran a hangover. Drew, we ran a hangover this year in a monsoon.
Yep, I saw that, and I was in Las Vegas chilling in a nice 60-degree day.
Yeah.
So.
Kevin J. Cox, Chris, you need to hurry up. And I'm thinking, why are you pushing time? He goes, no, you don't understand. And we got done with the race, and it was up. It wasn't what, Doug, 10 minutes. It was up into turn 2 and, the second groove. But Drew, I'll see you Saturday. You coming over Friday night or Saturday morning?
I'll be rolling in Friday night. So if we need anything, I'll be there early. So.
All right. I'll see you Friday. Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Get better. Great people. There you have it, people. Drew give 2 tickets to Saturday night. Mark, come on and donated. Thank you, Mark. 2 tickets to Saturday night. And In our drawings tonight, we'll throw them in the drawings. How's that, Doug?
What's that?
We'll throw them right in the drawings. Is that all right, Mark? I know you're watching. Just say yes or no.
Everybody thinks your truck should be run over by a monster truck.
I don't know why.
Well,
my truck's a great truck.
You can get another one.
I just put $140 into it today.
That's little money.
I'm good for another 6 months.
Mark,
Mark,
Mark said yeah.
Okay, so what we got going on in the drawings? Now that it went down, you better get in hashtag Speedway right now. What we have in the drawings tonight will be 2 tickets for Mark for Saturday, 2 tickets from the National Compact Series for Saturday. I should say Great Lakes Enduro Series, Doug. I'm sorry. We're giving 2 tickets away for Saturday. David Copjo just threw in 2 tickets for Saturday.
Wow.
Then we're giving 2 T-shirts for Saturday.
This is for Saturday.
For Saturday. 2 T-shirts for Saturday.
Yeah.
No, because we did a lot of stuff for Friday night last week. Now, what I'm also throwing in for Friday night, in case you ain't noticed, Jeff Newman has a fancy yellow Jeep, pretty fast out there. He just won a car show, and there was a shitload of Jeeps.
From what some young lady said, it goes 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, right. So what we're going to throw in on Friday night is 2 rides separate. 2 rides for a ride around the track in a Jeep. He'll go down in the pit, shoot, and come back out 2 laps. We got a lot of shit we got to raffle, huh?
Yeah. So I think Brittany's on, so she'll be hopefully keeping track of all this.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Wasn't that nice?
And David Copjo, he donated 2 tickets, and I'm sure that's under American Pride Landscaping, his business that he has. So thanks, Mark, David. Thanks, Drew. And thanks, Kevin. Hope you ain't watching.
Okay. All right. We've got 39 people. Anybody else getting in? You got about 10 seconds left. 40. You got 40 in there now.
Yeah, jump in, people. I got messages hitting. Oh,
you don't want to read.
He sent the new Sandusky video.
What's that?
He sent the new Sandusky video.
Oh, okay. If you send it over, I might be able to play it. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you read the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Debbie Schaefer, hashtag Sandusky Speedway all together.
Yeah, we'll give you a couple seconds. While we're waiting for her to do it right, Debbie, hashtag Sandusky Speedway all together. I want you to miss the drawing. Debbie Schaefer. I said Debbie, and I got to look.
I am not going to get in the drawing.
I'm not getting in the drawing. Are you crazy? Then everybody will say it's rigged, like J.D. Lawson winning 3 in a row, But
right.
Remember this deal Saturday night. It's $20 to get in for adults. I don't know the pricing, but from the teenagers or whatever, high school, whatever it says, it's a little less. And then there's certain age and under free. Go to the flyer and look. It's got all the pricing at the bottom. Yeah. Our prices are going to be the same as they are Friday night. Snow cones are $3. Friday, well, they're not same because we're doing $1 pop, $1 beer. Right. But our prices are going to be the same as they are at every other race. We're not going to, and I just want to clarify that so everybody's we have no control of what other people do at different venues. That's not us. It's not the same group coming into Sandusky. So, and you're going to see first time Jamie Sullivan driving a monster truck.
Yep.
So,
And 20 years down the road, you can say, I remember she got her start at Sandusky Speedway.
Sue Walton, no spaces. You got 5 seconds to fix it, please. I don't want you to not be in the drawing. There you go. Oh, you got a space in between Sandusky and Speedway. Keep it all together.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25. There you go. All right.
There's Debbie Schaefer. Okay, she got hers in there.
All right, Doug, let's do the drawings.
All
First set
right.
of 2 tickets from Great Lakes Enduro Series up for grabs.
Okay. Here we go. What was this? Great Lakes?
Great Lakes Enduro Series, 2 tickets.
All right.
Choppy chop.
Yeah.
He won last week too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He won.
Yeah,
He
I
won
wanna
that
say-
for dollar night too. So you got a free weekend here.
It's his birthday today too, I believe. So happy birthday, Choppy.
Yeah, happy birthday. And he also said he wants to be a guest sometime. So
Oh, we'll get him on.
all right. Congrats, Choppy. Next.
Okay.
These are from Mark Gainock,
Our
the
announcer.
infamous announcer.
Thank you, Mark.
Also known as what, Fluffy Man? Here we go.
Fluffy Man Trivia.
Yeah.
Watch Mark win his own tickets. Oh, there he was.
Yeah.
Jen Whoopser.
Okay.
All right, what I need you guys to do is right after the show, private message Sandusky Speedway Facebook page and let us know what you won. But Doug's writing it down too, so we should. Congratulations, Jen.
And then they'll kind of send you back, how to go about getting them. And
Yeah. The next 2 are from American Pride Landscaping, David Copcho.
all right, here we go. And who is the winner?
Joe Cyber. He won t-shirts last week.
Yep. It's good to be a winner.
You sure, Choppy? Choppy said he won't be there Saturday. Give mine away. Okay, I appreciate that. So
Okay. Did you want to give them, or do you want us to redraw? Let us
yeah,
know.
you want us to redraw, or you want? It's up to you, Choppy.
Redraw.
We'll give you a second. Redraw. Yes. Okay.
All right. From who's the 2 from Sandusky Speedway?
Well, let's redraw for Choppy's or for Mark.
What?
We're gonna. Choppy said redraw, so let's redraw for the one's Choppy.
And the winner.
Andy McCall. There you go. Andy can't say he didn't win at Sandusky Speedway now. He beat AJ. I won. I said that Andy beat AJ. I didn't say on the track.
All right, and then we got 2 more left
From Sandusky Speedway.
All right, here we go.
Debbie Schaefer. See,
Schaefer.
Debbie, you should split that with me because I told him to wait on you to do it right. Just kidding. And you got me in trouble when I said, Debbie, my wife looked at me. What?
Right, no space. What are you talking about?
So, congratulations, Debbie. We appreciate you watching our show tonight. You won yourself 2 tickets for Saturday night. Message Speedway Facebook page when you're done, and we'll get back to you. Now, Friday night, the one ride. That's Samantha's mom. See that?
Yep.
You believe it? Yeah, that man. I got to take them bunks to the casino with me if I go, Doug.
Right. Yeah.
Holy cow! One ride. We got 2 rides. We're going to raffle off the first one in the Jeep on Friday night. Here we go.
All right, and that's going 2 laps and a brisk trip through the pit.
Yeah, I want to thank Jeff Newman for that.
Yep.
What's Jeff winning? AJ McCall. Oh,
AJ,
boy.
you will really enjoy that.
Hey, AJ, look at the bright side.
It's a different perspective.
You're riding with him instead of being pushed by him. Okay, the second ride.
All right, second one. Here we go.
Alley-boo.
Alley-boo.
Now, we're going to give away 2 T-shirts.
2 T-shirts. Here we go.
Welcome, Debbie. Oh, she won it again. She won the T-shirts. Look at that. Chappy, if I win the shirts, I want it. Debbie, congratulations. Once again, message that. You pick him up whichever night you come. So.
Okay. Anything else you want to give away?
No, we did the hour in the tower. You got to come up to the tower. Mm-hmm. Let us know. We get kind of busy up there. So,
kind of,
we lose track of things. We don't announce it or whatever, but I can't remember who won last week. I know Allie Boo hasn't been up yet. She won a couple weeks ago. You know what? We'll do an hour in the tower for Friday night.
Right now?
Yeah, let's do an hour in the tower for Friday night.
We can do that.
Yeah, Kyle, you don't want to go to the tower.
Right. There are times you want to.
Yeah, Matt won it. Matt won it last week. And like Matt says, hey, I ain't going to the tower.
Okay. All right. So we want to do it or not?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. We can handle this.
All right. There we go. Who knows?
Johnny, he's like, hell no.
The only time I've ever seen him up here, it wasn't good.
Yeah. Johnny comes up, it's a debate. I'm just kidding, Johnny. But all right. We'll I want to give away $20 to Lucky Kid Friday if I can. Yep, get a hold of Mark. Get a hold of Mark when you get there, and Mark will take care of you on that. He deals with that kind of stuff over there. Fluffy Man Trivia.
Yeah, yep.
So
yes, that's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
you end up scoring.
You know, that was funny. He was sitting up there for a while. You want to do this? No, man. I'll see you guys later.
He said, that looks pretty cool.
Here.
Be my guest.
Dale Lawson. Yeah, you got to sit up there during the pure stock race, Johnny. Give it to another lucky person. Draw again. Watch, he'll win again. If he wins again, I'm teching him hard Friday night.
All right, we're gonna. This was for the tower.
Yeah.
Hour in the tower, also known as HIT.
David Miller. That'd be Friday night. David, if you're there Friday night, come on up to the tower. Come on in. We'll sit you with us for a while. ship you over to Mark for a while and see his side of it too. It's a whole different perspective.
It is.
People don't understand they got scanners and hear things, but
right, or they don't even need a scanner to hear things sometimes.
yeah, sometimes if you're sitting in that front row. Johnny, give it somebody else, lucky person. I don't want to go near that tower. Johnny, check the track for me.
Yep. Do you want me to check the trees too?
Johnny works for a tree trimmer, tree company. He just checking that tree out, make sure it was okay. So, and listen, insert tower disclaimer. Listen, yeah, Doug, go ahead and explain that one.
First of all, you can't be sensitive. There is smoking up there too, and sometimes there's a couple 4-letter words that come every once in a while.
Very seldom.
Very seldom, but sometimes they slip out.
I try to contain myself when everybody's up there, but sometimes it's hard to do. Yes, Choppy, we're doing autograph session on Friday night too. So, get the kids down there. Listen, everybody, fun-filled weekend. Then we're off the June 19th. And we come back June 26th.
And remember, on Friday, the first 450 people are getting in free.
Walk through the gates free.
And that'll also be in a post.
Right. Jeff Newman, I'm going to the tower. Yeah, it depends on how you give them people them rides, Jeff. You might get called to the tower. Right. Yes. Before we go.
Yeah.
Nancy Hannes was rushed to Cleveland today. Last I knew, she was in surgery right now. I don't know all the specifications, nor is it my place to discuss that. Want to say prayers for Nancy. Nancy Hannes has been around Sandusky Speedway a long time. Very well known, very charismatic person. I love her to death, and our prayers go out to Ron and John and Rhonda and their families. So before you hit the pillow tonight, say a prayer for Nancy, please.
When she was inducted into the Hall of Fame, I did her interview, and it was really something to hear her talk about women were not allowed in the pits at the time, and they would come up to the fence and talk to their husbands, and she was one of the first to get into the pits.
Because she drove.
She what?
She drove. She actually drove a car for a little while.
Yeah.
And she's been a staple around racing, super modified racing with the Hennesses for forever, as long as I've been in this business. And she's actually a good friend of mine. Family's a good friend of mine. So please, before you head to the pillow tonight, say a prayer for the Hennes family. It'd be greatly appreciated. So other than that, don't miss out the big weekend. Glad so many people won tonight.
Right.
Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for watching the show. And remember, Jamie Sullivan. Yeah, remember. Don't remember. Don't remember when I make bad calls, right, Doug?
Right.
Yeah, they all remember.
Right.
I hear about shit for the next 5 years, but Jamie Sullivan making her first appearance in a monster truck, in a monster jam truck. It could be, 5 years down the line, you could be one of the ones saying, I seen her when she made her first appearance.
And if you want to hear more, Thursday night at 7
o'clock, Hammer Down Racing Report.
Yep.
Jamie will be on there. I believe myself.
Yes, you will be.
We'll be on there, and I'll try not to talk.
Oh, really?
So, Rick Young's normally at 8 o'clock from Shady Bull Speedway right after that. Millstream Speedway's tomorrow night at 7. So tune into them.
Got a whole week of them.
So thanks a lot, people, and God bless America.
See ya.